Hello lovely human beings, it's Loretta with Sparrowhawker Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So look at this lovely pile of fabrics here. I've posted this like on Instagram and all over the place because I just love these fabrics. So I'll get back to them in a second. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So my local quilt shop decided to have a class based on Tula Pink's City Sampler. It's 100 modern quilt blocks, and you know I don't do modern at all. I'm totally when it comes to quilts and journals and art in general, and even decorating, I'm definitely all vintage all the time. However, you don't have to use, I mean, I think part of what makes them modern blocks is because of the setup that she puts them in and because of the fabrics that she uses. So I, of course, am not going to use modern fabrics. So anyway, the local quilt shop, they're having a class. Let me see if I can find the quilt. So there's this setup, and then there's this one. The classes you're going to do, we're going to meet once. This is probably the one I will do, just the regular traditional setup. We're going to meet once a month for 7 months, and we will sew the entire time we're there from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's kind of like a workshop once a month is what it's like. She thought maybe she was only going to get a couple of like maybe 10 or 20 people interested, and she ended up having 50 people sign up for this thing. So while I was there, she talked me into taking this class because I wasn't planning on it. But I'm going to do these gorgeous fabrics from Art Gallery. These are the fabrics I picked out to do. Now, these are only 6-inch blocks, so so there's no way I'm probably going to be able to get this owl all in one of these blocks. But I can, I will probably be able to at least get their face, 1 or 2 times, and then the rest I will save and use for English paper piecing. And yeah, believe it or not, this is a Tula Pink project, and there's no English paper piecing. It's all just regular piecing. Isn't this so sweet? Oh my gosh. So this is normally not the kind of fabrics that I usually go for at all. They are a little on the modern side, but they were just so stunningly beautiful. And so Art Gallery fabrics, I don't know if you can get them where you are from, but they are so incredibly soft. They don't even feel like cotton. They almost feel like there's a silk mixed in, but they are. So I'm trying to, there are several different lines represented here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So the classes, you had to have 30 fat quarters for the class. And then, so you got your book and your fat quarters during your sign up. And then after that, you just pay your class fee every month when you come in. Oh, and you also get 5 yards of a setup fabric, so whatever you want to set your blocks up. I mean, it's an incredibly good deal. There's just no way you would get that kind of fabric with instruction ordinarily. Like, I mean, it was a really, really, really good deal. Let me cut that little. That was bugging me. Anyway, but there was just something about these peach and teal and maroon that I just went crazy over. And the funny thing is I don't think there's a traditional green anywhere in any of these blocks. All the green, all of the teal is kind of what should be green. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Isn't it just gorgeous? I mean, I like, like I just keep finding reasons to get it out and look at it. Like I literally can't wait till January. That's like when the class starts. Anyway, I got 2 of these fat quarters because I figure that there are different spots that I can use. Yeah, this is not my normal cup of tea. I don't usually go for these kind of really modern. I mean, this is modern, but it's kind of vintage at the same time when you look at some of the colors, you know. And then AGI has this entire, this particular fabric in every colorway you can think of. So I got that one, and I got this one, that one. I think I got 2 of those actually. I did, yeah. Love this. This has to be one of my favorite colors in the world, is that sort of ginger mustard color. Let's see. So, let me go. I keep trying to figure out, like, if I can tell you, like, what grouping, but it is Art Gallery Fabrics, and I'm sure if you looked them up, you probably could be able to put in Art Gallery, I guess, like owls or foxes or whatever, and it'll probably bring it up. Isn't that beautiful? Huh. This, yeah, okay, so Crafting Magic is one of them, is one of the lines. I hope y'all are seeing this. This stuff is, I just can't get over just how soft and how beautiful these colors are, the fabrics are. I love this one, this little bee. And then, so I'm going to show you like literally all 30 of my fat quarters. I'm super excited about this class. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with you. I mean, maybe not the actual class, because that would probably get me into trouble, but you know what I mean. I thought that when we get ready, or when we do our, after the class, I would come home and do a video on the blocks that we did for that week. So there's 100 blocks. We're doing 7 classes. So yeah, we're going to be making like 12 or 15 blocks a day. So I thought I would come home and share them with you, and you know, it'll just be once a month, and then you can see the progress. But anyway, so the book shows you they're all 6, they will be finished 6-inch blocks. And the book shows you like how much you need cut of each color for each block. And I was curious when I was looking at this last night, if this is actually, no. I was wondering if this was the actual size of the block. No, so they'll be a little bit bigger than the pictures in here. But anyway, the book breaks it down into like triangles, rectangles, squares, you know, all that different kind of thing. And it's really interesting. I'm taking the class with 2 friends of mine, and we all picked completely different fabrics. Nancy picked Anna Marie Horner fabrics and some pastels. Bonnie picked Tula Pink, and I picked the AG fabrics. There was somebody there when I was at the quilt shop that was picking, she'd picked autumn, like all autumn colors. And yeah, so anyway, so it shows you all the different ways to set it up too. And of course the way you set it up makes it feel more modern. So I think I'm just going to go for a traditional setup. I don't even know if I'm going to put all 100 blocks into one quilt because it makes a king size. I think I might do, you know, like 50 and 50 or 60 and 40 and just make 2 quilts. But anyway, it'll be fun because when I looked through the book, there's only, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 blocks in there that I've ever actually made before. And so that's the goal, right? Is to learn to make new things. Plus, I also like the idea of them being 6-inch blocks. I also don't usually make blocks that small for my traditional quilts. I usually do 8-inch blocks or 9 or something like that. But anyway, this fabric is just so incredibly yummy. It is so soft. I just can't get over how soft it is. And in fact, their tagline is "Feel the Difference," and you know, which it should be their tagline because it's amazing. Little butterflies, aren't they cute? So anyway, I just thought I would share with you my fabrics, and I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to translate into such small blocks. There's a reason that I did pick a lot of small prints and you know, that kind of thing, because some of the pieces in those squares are like, they're 1 inch by 1 inch or 1.5 inches by 2 inches, you know, something like that. So a lot of the large scale, it's going to get, you know, will get lost. So I tried not to get too many of the large scale, and there are several blocks. I went through and looked at the book. There are several that have 3 inch by 3 inch. I think that's about as big as it gets. I think there's one that's 3 by 4. So I figure then some of the animal prints then that are in here will, this is so yummy, oh my word, will work for those. Anyway, the funny thing is I've been in this quilt shop, you know, I don't know, once a week for every week for the last 4 years. Sometimes I just go in just to smell the fabric and I don't even buy anything. But anyway, I've been in, I know some of this fabric has been there the whole time, but it's kind of in the middle of the store, and I usually go straight for the wall because I know, you know, kind of what I'm looking for. And I think I've just kind of gone right by it. And then for some reason, when I was in there yesterday, I was just like, my gosh, that's really gorgeous. And I said to the store owner, I'm like, why, yes, I will take your class. Then I have an excuse to get these fabrics, right? Oh my gosh. And this, I bought extra of this because I love it. And I also bought extra of the little fox print. So anyway, all right, guys, that's all for me. Just this update. Craft fairs are going strong. I made some more journals for the craft fair because some of them did sell. I have a video on that I'll put up later. And just, I'm just going, okay, this will be 4 down and 1, 2, 3 more to go. I also bought extra of this too. So, yep, 4 down and 3 to go. I will be happy when they are over. Next year, I think I'm going to do 1 or 2, but I don't think I'm going to do all of them. Because it's just too much. I didn't put up a video or anything, you know, which you probably know. I didn't put up a video for like 5 weeks, and YouTube completely rerouted my algorithm. I'm not showing up in the algorithm anymore. So, you know, I guess if you don't produce something on a regular basis, they drop you like a hot potato. Anyway, so, all right, guys, that's all from me. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you all have a bunch of projects picked out for the winter. The other thing I will be doing as soon as the craft fairs are over is getting some slow stitch kits up in the shop. I do have one that's sort of a general slow stitch kit. It comes with a lot of different things, but I don't have like my normal stock. So hopefully as soon as the fairs are over, I will remedy that. So anyway, guys, that's all from me. I will talk to you later. Bye.